Good morning. I am Dr.D.Sathya working as assistant professor in Department of Chemistry, SNS College of Technology. Today we are going to discuss about the biodiversity. So what is meant by biodiversity? Biodiversity is a simply we tell the variety of life on the earth. So day to day life we are seeing many things in surroundings, man-made things and natural things and all are we are seeing some interactions between the living and non-living things. It's also very important that it's called that the environment. Nowadays a lot of the pollutions occurs in environment, so biodiversity is a very important key for environmental. So the importance of biodiversity, how to biodiversity is very important in medicinal resources, food security and importance. It's also very important in medical applications. It's many medicines we are using come to the plant and animals. Is highlighting the biodiversity is the role in pharmaceutical process, and also in food security. Its species provide the essential crops for livestock for food security and climate changes. Some nowadays we are using some lot of fertilizers we are using in our day-to-day life, vegetables and also the crops and all things. So we will avoid the fertilizer. We use some organic fertilizer instead of the fertilizer. We also it's very useful and safe for our environment, and will be avoid for soil pollution. So biodiversity is three different types: genetic variation and species variation and ecosystem variations. Genetic variations that refers the gene variety with the species. We use rice, maize and wheat and all things the shape will be different, but the color and property and also it's different. So this is the genetic variations to adaptation and resilience. The species variation, it includes the variety of species in habitat and supporting the environmental balance and ecosystem of the functions. Ecosystem variation is like forest, wetland and oceans and grasslands and unique organisms. The thread of biodiversity and also the conservation effort. It's a protected area and sustainable protects and community engagement. This is also very important for biodiversity. It's a national park and reserve some habitats and protect the endangered species. The global biodiversity effect. In global biodiversity, really now engineers will research about the interactions between the nature and man-made things. For example, one of engineering student will be creative one bullet, I mean speed, high speed train. So he is thinking about how will be the train crossing the tunnel. It will be giving some boom sound. So how to avoid the sound, that students will be thinking about that. That time on kingfisher bird, it will be the nose will be the beak will be very sharp. So the bird will be dives into the water. There is no water flash. So he is thinking about the train engine shape will be changed. That's why we changing and thinking the changing the high speed train like kingfisher beak nose, it will be sharp. So that's why in Japan the bullet train will be open. That name the high speed the bullet train. So the nature will be connected to the man-made thing. So this is very important, and also lot of things will be nature will be interacted our day-to-day life. Biodiversity in ecosystems, the stability and resilience and nutrient recycling and habitat creations. The nutrient recycling is also very important our day-to-day life. It will be for soil health. Ecosystem is well-being, nutrition and mental health. The natural environment support the mental health, offering the recreation and the connections to the nature. And also ecosystem will be limit diseases and lowering the magnetic risk to the humans. Here one example for in Delhi, in November and November to January month, the school will be closed due to some air pollution. So that will be fog. mist will be happen. There's some lot of asthma diseases, some breathing problems will occur for kids. That's why the school is closed on that time. This is for the air pollution. The value of biodiversity, the travel industry, use of resources, and value ecosystem in services. Biodiversity draws many tourists to parks and reserves, some boosting the income to helping the local communities. These are the future of biodiversity. We concluded that in visual importance, biodiversity is a very important and it's a major place for our planet health. It's also very important. And collective action. The protecting the biodiversity needs to the collaboration from everyone, and adapting the sustainable habits, the essential for the preservation. So the commitment to the preservation, the dedication to preserving life varieties is a key. These are the reference of biodiversity and conservation. The books and journals and websites are here. We will be followed through these journals, websites, books. We know about the biodiversity and conservation. Thank you.